Hot 97, what's up? It's Megan, right?
Yep, DJ Enough.
We have like a new show, a new situationship, relationship kind of. No, well.
Yeah, accurate.
The new at 2, and we're so happy to have BJ the Chicago Kid in here with us.
DJ.
What's up, y'all? What's good?
What's going on, man?
Happy to be here. Chilling.
I heard you're enough. You had him first. Well, let me not do it like that.
I had him first.
Well, I'm not,
That's where you're going with
no,
it?
No, I'm
Wow.
not going there. I'm not going there.
HR.
But
please.
earlier he did.
He did the hot box with me.
Yeah.
We actually did for another record, but then you were talking about releasing Church.
Yeah.
And
We did a little freestyle, played church, and I performed church.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun.
We churched it out.
Okay,
Indeed.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to take it back a little bit, not
right.
too far. So I'm one of the people who was introduced to you via Studio. Okay.
Nice.
I remember when I heard Studio, Schoolboy Q came out with it. I remember when I heard it. It was one of those songs that you hear for the first time, and you love it the first time that you hear it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So all of a sudden I'm listening. And I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Like I know that's not Schoolboy Q. Like who is this? Google the name.
Right.
But I know, you've been working way hard, before then. So let's kind of take it back a little bit before and start from the beginning for people who might be, new to you.
For those that know me as Studio, I've been a part of a few other records and just work with a lot of your favorite artists before Studio, from Mary J. Blige to Mary to Music Soul Child, to Anthony Hamilton, Jill Scott, Jamie Foxx, Usher.
He's showing off.
I'm just trying to answer the question to the best of my ability. But I've just been blessed to learn a little secret from every last one of those artists and more to kind of just prepare for my time, which kind of woke everybody up with Studio,
Right.
Yeah.
So you were a writer first?
Yeah, a writer, background singer as well.
So any songs that you may have written that that you can't tell us?
Yeah, I did Ridiculous for Music Soul Child. I did Hurt Again for Mary J. Blige. I did I'm trying to remember what else I did. Ridiculous, Love of My Life with Music Soul Child.
How are those checks, man? Those checks must be nice. Because I produced some records in the 90s for Biggie, for the Notorious B.I.G.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen, I had to split that with Stevie J, Puff, Faith Evans, so many other writers and producers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And those checks are still nice. And it's 2015.
But
I did a couple of songs.
That's a legend, though,
But
man.
you just named a gazillion legends.
Right.
Right
No,
now.
I named some
Those
people.
checks gotta be
We're trying to
crazy.
grow to be legends, but Big he was a legend in his 20s, man. That's just a whole nother level. But in much respect to that, that's dope as fuck. Congratulations, excuse my French. But yeah, I mean, just working with different people, you get to understand what it takes to get a winning recipe, a successful show, album, song, whatever the case may be, or whatever you're paying attention to. And it's always worth more than the money. The knowledge is always worth more than money, especially if you plan on sticking around for a little while, or just making this your home.
Right.
And I fell in love with music long before social media and things of that such. So I'm here for many different reasons than what's popular.
Like what? Can we talk about that?
My love for the music, my life. I'm not just singing for myself. I got a lot of people that's depending on me, that's cheering for me, that's rooting for me. So many stories to tell that's never been told.
Right.
So many voices. It's just so much that comes with BJ the Chicago Kid that they don't know about.
Do you take inspiration from your life and kind of put it into the music that you're doing? Is that your
my life, your life, your life? It's just it's the easiest, but yet one of the hardest things to do. The easiest part about it is music is the easiest part, but delivering it right, conceptually delivering right, wording right, making sure, like as a writer, you understand the difference between the smallest words and the difference in the meaning that it gives the listener. It's the smallest detail that gives the biggest payoff. So creating music, as I said earlier, is one of the best things I'm good at in the world. So thinking about it like that, I feel like no matter what the problem is, I'll figure it out. Literally, I'll figure it out.
And you created music recently with Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
This
Dr.
content,
Dre,
can we talk about what it was like working with Dr. Dre?
That was pretty cool, man. It's still cool, man. Dre is like a mentor, a big brother, and he's a light to a lot of people. I sing R&B, man. Like it was nothing guaranteed that I would be a part of something that he's putting together as his last album.
How did that happen? Did you just get the call? You was at home chilling, all of a sudden Dr. Dre calls you up, or?
Nah, I first started working with Doc during Coachella. We did a Tupac hologram, and then for like 4 or 5 months we was back and forth on the phone, but we couldn't put ourselves in the same room together.
Wait, you did the Tupac hologram?
No, like I sang. I was the only male vocalist for for that whole Coachella show.
Okay.
And it was like
That's
it was
awesome.
2 weekends in a row. So everything from Akon parts to Nate Dogg parts to ad libs that I felt and I wanted to vibe with and I wanted to enhance. It was just free reign for us to do what we do.
Great.
So that kind of sparked the thing, and we was, like I said, we was on the phone for like 4 months or 5 months, just trying to get up with each other, calling each other, texting each other back and forth, and could never get in the same room. But I didn't know what he was working out at that time. That's what we now know as the Apple and all of that situation. So
it was top secret.
Yeah. And when we finally got the call, I was like, I think I was at the studio before we hung up the phone, just saying like, "Yo, come through." I was that excited to finally let him know what I could do creatively beyond what someone else created.
Right.
I would love to let them know what I created and how I create and how well I can kind of understand where we going and add the perfect things. I think that's one of my specialties in the studio, not just singing a hook or not just singing a verse, but playing the perfect part. Some songs I'm singing just background vocals on and you don't know, or sometimes it's just my sample is in the record, or it's playing the perfect part. I think that's what makes the ultimate musician. It's not always about having the light. Sometimes it's about supporting. You don't know how to be the light if you know how to support the light.
Now, are you celebrated when you're doing that? Because I know you talked about the creation aspect of it. Are the artists you work for, do they take you in as family?
Yeah.
And so afterwards, all the accolades, the money, the how many units you sell, the award shows, are you celebrated with them as well? Or is it not like that with everybody?
Even with that, Doc made sure that we were at the premiere and we were taken care of. He takes care of his own. He's one of the best people I've worked for, honestly. Some of the best days I've had in my life has been with Dr. Dre.
Wow.
And I'm not saying that just because he's the subject, but he's a really good dude. I told him, I said he's blessed not because of what he's done, but because of who he is now. You got paid for production. You
Yes.
That's done. Now what happens? It's because you're just a good dude, man. You take care of your people, and God makes sure He take care of His people that take care of their people. So I think that's what it is. Anything from whatever day that started, that's what he's on his overflow right now. He's got his checks. He's all right, and I just want to learn from him and make sure I take care of people the right way to keep the cycle going, because this music industry can be full of the total opposite at times.
Oh yes.
Oh, don't we all know it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I definitely realized working with him and just being around those guys is a blessing for sure.
So we've been playing your new song, Church. Love it.
We've been playing
it.
Yes.
What's the story behind that? Do you have a church background? Your parents?
Yeah. I grew up in church and on the block, a little bit of both. Yeah, it's no better way to say it but that. The temptation is always around. I'm a real R&B singer, so of course I love.
Hopefully we can go to heaven.
Yeah, and whatever that line means to you, that's what it means. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But it is realness, because people, when the subject of church and other things, when it kind of gets mixed, but I can tell just from speaking to you now, and then once I listen to the song again, it's like I feel your story when you're talking to me. So once I re-listen to the song, I feel like I'm going, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like I'm gonna get a better perspective.
I've been there a few times.
It's the truth, man. Temptation it exists. I think when you act like it doesn't, that's when you're not human. You're just trying to exempt yourself totally from where we are. But yeah, man, Church featuring Chance the Rapper and Buddy, man, one of my favorite ones.
Awesome, we loving Chance the Rapper too. How's it like working with him? He was here the other day.
Yo, super creative. That's my bro,
he's
man.
Retarded.
Yo,
he's retarded.
That's like. My little brother inspires me, and I'm happy to know that I still inspire him. That's the best way I can say it, man. He has taken what everybody began to crack and open their eyes with, and begin to put car jacks in your eyes to keep them open. And what he's doing for the city is freaking incredible, man.
I say Chicago's making moves right now.
Yeah,
but
more,
he's
still there in the city to kind of help and understand what the kids need, to kind of help fill the cracks and crevices of the negativity with positivity. And I definitely salute that, because it's not many young people that's trying to put back into what's being taken out.
Do you guys get together, especially, the holidays are coming? Are you guys going to go home, Chicago, and do something,
Indeed,
for Thanksgiving,
I go home a lot, much as I possibly can. What I consider a lot is, work puts me there more than personal time, honestly.
Right.
And that limits that visit. So I definitely make sure I get to see my parents when I go. But Thanksgiving, Christmas, I'm definitely there. Yeah.
Awesome. So immediate future in your world, what's going on? What can we expect? What can people look out for?
The album title is in my mind. In my mind, it's probably one of the illest projects I've ever created, I've ever touched, and I'm very excited about it. It's more names on production and mixing and things of that nature, more or less than even production. We just want to keep things very tight. I didn't work with a bunch of new cats. I knew who was supposed to be here. They knew they were supposed to be here. This is one of the times that the people I prayed I could actually get in the same room that are all friends actually happened. And I did that for, over 7 years from Usher to like just helping with whether it's your tour, whether it's your show. I was the help for so long.
Right.
And a lot of times you don't get that payback. Everybody that you wish could be there to be there, like, that was a huge blessing. So for me to have that, I'm satisfied already, man. No record sold.
So who we looking out for that's going to be on there? Did you talk about? Can you tell us anything?
I'll tell you a couple.
Okay.
Of course, you know Chance the Rapper.
Right.
Buddy's on there. K.R.I.T is on there.
Okay. K.R.I.T, you know me.
Yeah. That's on. I'm actually going on tour with K.R.I.T tomorrow.
Love him.
The critically acclaimed tour. So it's, if you want to catch that tour, you got to get them tickets quick too. It's only a 2-month tour. It's over before Christmas.
Yes.
But it's gonna be a soulful joint. So you got a soulful rapper and a soulful singer. I don't know how y'all gonna be able to receive that. Because we got some tricks up our sleeve.
Hey, I'm loving it. When y'all come through the city, make sure you let us know.
Yeah. When the tour got locked in, man, K.R.I.T hit me, man, just let me know that he was just as excited as I was. And that just meant the world to me because, like I said, man, this industry can show you a lot of negativity, you know what I mean? But just for him to hit me personally, because we rapped before, and Knife Wonder kind of introduced us via social media and phones.
Yes.
But just to know it's a real brother out there that's still rocking on the other end, far from what you're hearing from the music, to know that this person is really what you feeling, just like, let's go, dog. Let's go get him, man. Let's give him a good show. So I'm excited about that tour. And the album, it of course, is like going to be crazy.
When is that coming out?
Next year, man.
Okay.
Next year. Right now, we're just connecting the dots. I'm a politician, making sure y'all know the face with the music. So this is the same guy from studio that's singing church, and the same guy from church is showing his face right here.
Let me tell you, I like you though because you're real. You know, you're not just you can tell by your answers. You're not just saying what I might want to hear or what somebody might want to hear, but you're giving me real truth, real stories, real feelings, real emotions.
He's cool.
That's all I know.
I can tell that I'm going to feel it in the music. So I'm super excited about the project. You got to make sure when you got new music, you bring it by. New It 2 crew.
Yeah, baby, bring it by. New It 2.
You know I'm rocking with you, baby. I sound like Ja Rule right there.
That's all right.
I love Ja Rule, so that's perfectly fine.
That's it. You made her happy.